What's going on, everybody, man? Let me cut that off. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slick 50 back with another episode of that GMT podcast. Continuing the grind, man. Shout out to everybody who fell through and already hit that like button. But if you haven't hit it right now, whether you're watching a replay or you watching live, we do go live every Wednesday for the show. Extra days coming soon. Shout out to everybody who subscribed the last, I think, 12 subscribers. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? For y'all helping the channel grow, because hitting that subscribe button is free. And to my new members, 2 new members, appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a member, hit that member button down there. All right? Now, I haven't said all of that. Y'all see the topic, bruh. All this malarkey going on. Bruh. I didn't jump on this topic for the simple being I knew it was gonna be some extras that was gonna come out of it. A lot of BS, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of the ones that just jump on a story because the story is there. I want to just make sure everything that was factual, just because it's written out on the internet, don't make it factual. You know what I'm saying? Even CNN and this, that, and the third. But if y'all been watching me long enough, police brutality been going on from the beginning of time, bro. And I'm gonna say it again. It's been here, it ain't gonna stop. You know, I think me and probably a handful of other people, you know, that have podcasts that discuss things with actually understand it. Like, people want to make things about race and stuff like that. And yes, it plays a part, no doubt. You live in rural counties and things like that, no doubt it plays a big factor. A big factor. But if everything looking at it as a collective, it's minute. It's very small. And by saying that is that I haven't recorded. I'm involved in some stuff, and I showed it on here recording the popo. You know what I'm saying? Being absolute dickheads, and then a real one come along and set it straight. Not black or white, just a real cop come like, man, y'all tripping. Like, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Checking other cats, you know? And it's a culture, bruh. It's the culture. You know, I want to say all this before we dive into it for real. And for those who want to take shots, go ahead and take shots at me. I'm with it. The link is at the top of the chat. If you would like to jump in, jump in. I don't mind that. You want to debate, you want to say what you want to say to me, you can do that. I don't hate nobody over here. I don't hate haters. Come on through with it. But I'm going to tell you for real, majority of the time, it ain't got nothing to do with racism. Majority of the time, it's nothing like that. It's the police culture. The police culture is the reason why we don't, well, majority of the world don't trust police. Like, police, at least where I'm from, I'm looking from my standpoint, police have a bad rap. Right? Shout out to City. City's some of the coolest police though, but certain police officers, certain municipalities have bad raps out here. And it's for some of the same of that goes on, and they get away with it time and time since I was a little kid. I mean, growing up around here, all you got to do is tell a child that you're gonna call the popo, and they start crying. Like, it's ingrained. You get what I'm saying? That they're not good, and it's not by mistake whatsoever, because they demonstrate it, right? And in this case of Mr. Tyre Nichols, God bless the dead, you know, my guy had Crohn's disease. They said he was about 150 pounds soaking wet. Yet still you had 5 officers, you know what I'm saying, on his trail. First off, they said they stopped him for reckless driving. made no sense. But instead, he got pounded by 5 officers: Tadarius Beans, Demetrius Haley, Emmett Martin III, Desmond Mills Jr., and Justice Smith. Yeah. And they were all black. But see, when you got that uniform on, ain't no such thing as black and white. They're all blue. And as black people and people of color, we the one that don't, for some reason, we don't understand that. Right? White people, Europeans, they understand that. They got flags with the blue stripe going through because they look at them as all blue. You get it? Or are you at least trying to get it? On some real spit. How do you not get it? So when you understand that, that's why certain questions that are being asked are kind of redundant. There ain't no such thing as good or bad. It's they do what they want, and the chief covers it up majority of the time. This wasn't no speedy, like automatic. Let's say automatic. Let's get fire these dudes. Let's get these guys out of there. No, this took place early. January? They got fired January 27th. Now I will say it's one of the fastest, but it wasn't. You think them guys was finna get fired for real? Let's be honest. It wasn't. The only reason they was fired because the footage from the cam across the street caught it, and they got out. This ain't the first time these guys have done this. They were so comfortable in doing so of what they done that they were on their own body cameras rehearsing their excuse. Oh, he went for my G. He went for this. He went for my, yeah, he had my arm, and then rehearsing it, talking amongst each other. So they all know what to put down on that paperwork. Right? Now, mind you, again, this is a culture. They put them little cartridges, boom, it upload the video, it get reviewed, and as it's getting reviewed, it gets looked over. So why are we so shocked? Can't be banging on the police. It's a lose-lose situation. But you say, what do we do, Seeing Slick? Legislation need to come in play. Some people don't care about government. Some people don't. It's time to press it. Because there's no way that this is going to keep going on, especially in this day and age. You would think that with the day and age of cameras, everybody got cameras outside, Ring doorbells, neighborhood cameras, all sorts of stuff. And this stuff get caught, and it's still hard as heck. Even here in Missouri, you got to take it to the Supreme Court to use their footage against them in court. So it tells you right there, and that's just here. That's just here in Missouri. Ain't no telling how many other states have adopted that. So until legislation, your government jump in and say, yo, your state government, somebody jump in and say, that's unacceptable. It's going to have to be some round twos going along, such as like, if you can beat up like that and they got body cams on, bruh, and I still on them back, man, it should be justified. It makes no sense that they get to hit you, pull guns on you, and things like that. And if you do the same, it's all wrong. This ain't the first man that has lost his life. Forgive me, I think it was in Denver. It was a cat. He had something wrong with him too. It wasn't Crohn's disease, but it was something mental, right? He had headphones on. Cops was harassing him. He couldn't hear him. They jumped all on him, grabbed him, threw him out. He was like, what are y'all doing? You could hear in his voice that something was wrong with him, like kind of on the slow end. And that's no jokes of saying that, right? He didn't know. I just want to go home. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying. And they shot him up full of ketamine, and he died. Countless others. Man, you come on, man. I ain't got a list of names. The reason I picked his name because it reminded me of when Tyre Nichols was on the ground, a grown man calling for his mother. His mother, bro. Right? People were talking about this at the end, basically, when they was propping him up on a car, they was whooping on him then, but they was doing it before that. That's why he got up and ran. Got up and ran. He hauled ass. Because he had enough sense. Enough sense. If he would have hit one of those cops, he could have thumped one of them. And they just sent them up Schitt's Creek. Schitt's Creek, bro. Right? With one charge. That's the thing. You got to give all these cops all these charges. 2nd-degree murder, 2 counts of official misconduct, 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, 1 count of official oppression, 1 count of aggravated assault. How much all that y'all think gonna stick? I'm about to tell you what's gonna happen. They'll go to jail, but it ain't gonna be all the years you think they finna get. And you have to find out in the newspaper. You have to read in the newspaper somewhere what actually happened, because it's finna get swept under the rug. Media are gonna let it go, and that's what's gonna happen. And people gonna go about their lives and act like this don't matter. Right? Because controversy sells, especially when it deals with another black man. And woo, it's black officers this time like it ain't never been no black officers next time. Or last time. Because it's not about that. See, today everybody files a narrative. Everybody files what you watching on CNN, what you watching on all the news outlets and TV, period, and the internet. Dude, they're cops. They're cops, bro. Anytime you gotta tell people, put your hands on top of this and do this to protect yourself. Like the conversation today about cops, bro, ain't the same, bro. Ain't the same, bro. You shouldn't have to have a talk and explain to them basically in so many words how they sit on TV. Let me tell you how I have my household. When you get pulled over, put your hands on the steering wheel, clench your steering wheel or on top of the dashboard, because them motherfuckers looking for a reason to fuck you up. That is the real shit. How the real conversation goes in a black household. Hell, probably in a white household too. That little bullshit y'all hear on TV, bro. Oh, yeah, they have a hard job. You don't want to catch one of them. They might be having a hard day, so you don't want them to take it out on you. That don't matter. You got problems like that, you need to talk to somebody. If you're scared, go to church. That job ain't for you. And this ain't all cops, man. You got some cool cops. But what make the cool cops not cool? They don't speak up because of the gang culture, though. And I call it that. That wasn't a mistake. It's a gang culture. They want you to snitch on your fellow man in the neighborhood, but they're not going to snitch on each other. That's a fact. That was a gang jumping, right? That's what I saw, stumping the man out, telling him I'm going to baton you. Pull the baton out, they holding him up. Man, it was like watching a gangster flick. Propped him up, dude got a running start and stole on my guy. Wow, know his jaw was broke after that. Come on, bro. So let's get up off of this black bullshit. Quit believing in black on black crime. Quit believing all that shit. This is them versus us. I mean, that's just what it is. They got the higher authority. Goddamn, it's time to do something about it. Now, I'm not saying go out there and be violent and go against them like that. But lo and behold, when stuff happened to them, then people say, oh, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. Why'd you do that? What do you mean? People out here defending themselves against these cats, bro. And y'all think that shit is cool that happened to that man. Well, if he wouldn't have ran, you know how it go. If you run, they automatically thinking like that's okay. I don't give a damn how the fuck you feel. I don't give a damn if I run 20 blocks and you in your car. I don't give a fuck. It ain't your job to send me to my maker. Your job has a title called peace officer. Ain't that funny? Peace officer. and you don't know how to de-escalate nothing. Nothing. You just egg it on because you know you can keep on with the keep on. You know you can just do it and get away. Because like I said, they don't give you the whole scoop. Like I say, them motherfucking cameras come up and they punch them in like a hard drive and they upload everything that's on there. And it gets reviewed. How many of these videos y'all see? I mean, how many videos you think they see in a week from officers? Then they got bold enough now, talking about transparency, and put it on YouTube for all of us to watch. For all of us to watch. And if it's on here, then when they finally say we trumping up charges on them, they act like they don't see the video. Well, we gotta really analyze the video and see what's going on. Cause we kind of don't see excessive force. Like, why did he just lost 4 teeth and you say you don't see excessive force, sir? Right? Like, come on, bro. I just watched a video. Dude got pulled over for the same ticket in the same day. In a lot of states or a lot of cities, that's kind of illegal. You can't give me a ticket for the same thing in the same day, right? Especially if it's a fix-it ticket. In this incident, cop was talking to him. He said, all right, well, Whammy told him. This other female cop started talking trash to him. Like, what you talking to me like that for? I don't have to roll my window down. I can hear him. What do I need to roll my window down? It's for my safety. And he told it's for my safety too. And that's what she did after that. Up the pistol out on him. He ain't did nothing. Brandishing the weapon. If I brandish a weapon on you, I'm going to jail. I know that for a fact. And we got a castle law. But if I up my pistol on you and don't use it, I go to jail. I'm better off opening fire on you than just brandishing it. You get what I'm saying? So you get these guys and it's just like everybody was in on it, bro. Everybody's in. Now, the part that got me was when the big white boy, what was his name? Preston Hempfield. Preston Hempfield, nothing at all happened to him right away. This dude right here, he looked like a rat, don't he? He looked like a rat. He like he in some shit, want to be cool ass motherfucker. Humpty Dumpty looking ass nigga. You understand me? Look like he ready to eat that piece of paper. Oh, fat bitch. Look. And then he's on there wishing they stomp him. Only thing I give him, the only thing he did right was trying to tase dude, right? For running. But you part of probably hold him down while dude was getting the best of him. And they put, you know what they did to him? Administrative leave with pay. He should have been gone too, with no problem. Right? Your EMTs that was on the scene, they having a conversation with everybody before they even give that poor boy help. Didn't even want to give him help. So they fired. But that dude right there, he's saving his ass. He doing something. He snitching. He doing something. Because he should be fired right along with them. That's a total, what was it, 2 EMTs that got fired? That's a total of 7 people. And he should be the 8th. He should be the 8th. But again, that's nothing new, bruh. It's nothing new. Bruh, when y'all done marching, first off, when you done marching in your own neighborhood, I mean that. When you done marching in your own neighborhood, turn your own stuff up, or any of them things, and realize where you need to be marching at in front of them office buildings with your legislation, where they stay, and all of that shit, that's what you need to be doing. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they don't care. The culture is just not built around them. You got to get it from somewhere. Because, I mean, let's be honest, man. You got the cop culture which is full of mostly house niggas. I ain't bullshitting. Because they ain't going to tell. I don't give a fuck what it is. Not to talk to cops, ex-cops, and have told me if they tell on their fellow apartment, they get exiled out. It's gang culture, right? You rat on a fellow officer, you get alienated for it, right? That same thing, gang culture. Become a rat or a snitch. It is what it is, whatever happened to you, right? It's one and the same. It just one been legalized 100%. You know what I'm saying? And every gang got to have a leader. You know, this one been updated. Miss Serlene Davis, a.k.a. CJ. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. And what's so funny is, man, when I went to do my research on her, I went on the Memphis site and all that stuff. They don't mention that she been fired before, that she helped put together the what is it called? The Red Dog unit that was, and I remember being on somebody else's platform talking about the Red Dog unit in Atlanta. And they got dismantled for pretty much doing the same thing. The same thing. And she part of it. Not only that, her husband was on there and she helped cover some stuff up for him, some charges, because he was having sex with people, like picking up women and having sex with them. And then you hire her in Memphis, but again, nothing new. All of them get shuffled around. Darren Wilson, that killed Mike Brown. He was over here on some shit. Come from somewhere else and they hire, he was in Jennings and they put him here. And then guess what? Some more shit happened. And then guess what they did now? They done moved him again. Nothing new. You go on a lot of these cats that getting caught, the ones that are getting caught. Mind you, I said that because there's a bunch of them that ain't. That got caught. Look at their background, bro. This is the chief. Purely, if you look at her record, bro, she, at the end of the day, she was goddamn me fast track. Put her in these little clubs. Oh, you're going to be handling this and handling this. And she got fast track to be a chief. But she really don't know what the hell's going on, bro. She on a campaign right now going around, I can't believe this happened. I just don't want to believe our police is like this. What are you talking about? You just came from it in Atlanta, bruh. What it is, you don't want none of them telling on you. You Big Mom Mabel over there, you better not say nothing, boy. That's what you telling. That's what I believe. This to happen multiple times on your watch. Bruh, she supposed to be up out of there. She supposed to be gone. Bruh. I don't understand, bro. But again, my biggest thing is this. Cool, they getting done, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand. There ain't nothing, them niggas ain't gonna understand. They ain't nothing but house niggas. That's it. That's it. They still not gonna outrank their counterpart white officers. They're not. I don't give a damn how much you try to fit in. I don't give a damn about the popo culture, but I do know it's totally separate, and I'm tired of it being upheld. Like, we got to support our officers. How? When you don't support the people. You don't support the people. And how can somebody probably saying right now, how can you say that? How can you say the all officers aren't them? The ones that ain't like them ain't saying shit. And then on top of that, say you, the ones that are visible, they don't stop them. They'll just stand there. Let me tell you how bogus this shit gets, bro. This was about 6 days ago, right? I think it was. If somebody here in LA County, let me know. There was a young man, about 30-something years old. He left Texas because he had an encounter with the police that caused him to lose his legs. So this is a double amputee. Let me repeat myself. A double amputee. An incident happened in Texas that left him legless. He moves to LA. Been living there a while. Cops pull him over. He like, fuck this shit. I ain't about to be going through this shit. Right? He gets out. He has a knife. Now, mind you, this is an amputee. An amputee. Okay? For real. He's walking on his stumps. Don't y'all laugh at that. It's the only way I know how to describe it. He on his stumps, walking. Mind you, he got the knife. It's a big knife, about a butcher, little household butcher knife, right? My dude walking away, though. They're walking towards him, bro. 2 cops walking towards him. He walking away like, don't get up on me. Now, I understand my man's disposition here. I got into with y'all with some cops. I done lost my legs. Y'all better leave me alone, some shit like that, right? Another cop pulled up. When the cop pulls up, instead of pulling the taser, he ups his pistol. And when one starts shooting, they all shot. 3 cops filled that man up with bullets. A legless man walking on his stumps, mobbing, trying to get away, right? He just waved a knife like, y'all not finna grab me, right? Last time I checked, I was taught don't bring a knife to a gunfight. And them cops went in there and said they feared for their lives. And I ain't bullshit. This video of it, somebody, and the cold part about it, thank God for the person who was recording it, because at the end of the day, the municipality in LA County, they don't got cameras yet. And it's video of this, bro. So if they ain't got no love for a legless person that can't do them no harm, why didn't all 3 of them shoot him with the the taser? Why they not shoot him but hit him with the taser? He can't even run, bruh. He can't run. He ain't got no, he walking on stumps, bruh. And y'all shot him. So I'm saying, bruh, get off this shit where y'all be talking about black this, black that. No, that's what they put on TV to get y'all amped up and all that shit. Yeah, blacks get harassed a whole lot. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? Whites get harassed too. And it's not a fucking race. Oh, we get blacks 10 times more. I don't give a fuck. We all getting hemmed up. Talking about a police state. It already is a police state when these cats get away with everything. Like Polo J said right here. Get rid of qualified immunity. You hear me? Anything qualify you for it. If you a cop, you in blue, shout out to Chill Town. What's happening, baby, man? Man, y'all hit that like button for your boy. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. But stuff like this, man, it just trips me out. You know what I'm saying? People want to fall into the politics of it. And the politics ain't really worth it. Because the politics that they feeding you is a race war. Like there ain't no such thing as black cops. Like black cops don't do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, you got niggas, boy. Ninjas, boy. Look. Okay, the one in Atlanta was called Red Dog. Right? That's a gang. Then you got the other gang, the Scorpion Unit. But people, this is something that made me, oh my God, just killed me. You hear me? The words of that, man. I got it right up. Scorpion Unit stands for Street Crimes Operations to Restore Peace in Our Neighborhoods. You can't make this shit up, bruh. You hear me? And you got the Scorpions, and they call their chief CJ. Bruh, I promise. And it kills me. What happened ain't funny. But for people to not see this, like, how does Scorpion sound friendly? Where I'm from, they call them the Jump Out Boys. You understand me? Nobody's begging the question, why'd you stop that boy in the first fucking place? Why? And y'all supposed to be a special unit. Y'all supposed to be going after the big fish. What did you messing with him for? See, that's what gives that's what get what they say is smoke there's fire. That's why that story came out about which one of them cats was it, man? Demetrius Haley, babe mama or wife, allegedly he was sleeping with her. Tyre was sleeping with her at FedEx. So it was a cop's ex-friend, and basically he was getting revenge and he took a picture and sent it off. They ain't got no conclusion of that. No, they don't know. Ain't no proof to it. But it seems very easy to believe because, like I said, what was they messing with his car for? It's all on video, bro. He wasn't reckless driving. He wasn't doing none of that. A reckless driver ain't leaving his car, bro. He jetted. He left his car. He didn't care about it. He cared about his life. You understand me? So what I don't know, bro. I don't know where our minds be at when we see stuff like this. I'm tired of seeing today, oh man, you know what the worst part was? Dog, they was black. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. Don't matter, ninja. It don't. And you better learn it. The quicker you ready to understand it, I'm gonna leave that part blank. Like they said, what's understood don't need to be said, right? You hear me? So, hey, rest in peace to that young man. I hate he lost his life. Or 5 stupid ass ninjas. Not only that, the EMTs, you know what I'm saying? May they all go to hell. And the one that got suspended. And he should be fired. Something telling me he doing something to save his ass. But at the same time, he should be fired too. I don't give a damn what the hell he do talking about. Suspended with pay. Pending investigation. Officer Hempfield. Stop the bullshit, man. That's all that needs to happen, bro. When people start retaliating and standing up for one another, then people gonna understand. Quit letting them pin this little race war. Quit believing in black on black crime. You don't hear about Asian on Asian crime. You don't hear on white crime. You don't hear none of that. Quit falling for the okie doke. Just stop it. Of course, don't be out there getting no trouble to get in these cats' ways. But at the end of the day, sometimes you ain't got to. Because look at Tyre. Not doing nothing. Got him at the light. Hemmed him up. Pulled him out his car. You know what I'm saying? And do load that cat, man. For no reason. No reason, bruh. What's up, gone AWOL, man? I see you up in this thing, bro. Every time I got pulled over, I don't, what you saying? I don't even give them a reason to do anything out of line. Exactly. But you shouldn't even have to feel like that, though. You shouldn't, bruh. It should be simple. License and registration or whatever your state calls for. What did I do, officer? Oh, I caught you speeding. All right, cool. Give me my ticket. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm up out of here. Where you going? On my way to work. All right. Keep it short with them. And get them moving, bruh. But all this shit, like where they make you feel like you should be afraid, walking up, unsnapping their gun and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit, bro. Messing with you. I've been harassed gang times. Cracked my window. It was raining. Dude want me to roll my window. I said, I ain't finna roll my window all the way down. I can hear you. And I can see you. What's good? Let me get your license. Put it through the crack of the window. You need to roll your window down. Nigga told me put my square out and everything. I ain't put my square out. Like, chill out, bro. Just go run my shit. Some of these cats want to be God. Some of these cats probably were bullied in high school. Some of these cats, I don't know, got issues, bro, and want to bring that shit on over this way. But I'll tell you this, in the time that it takes for you to be a police officer, bro, it need to be extended. Right? In the military, you go longer than the cop. Well, cop is a month. And they feel like they ready to go out here in these streets. Especially the ones that get transferred. They need to be retrained on the terrain that they gonna be surveilling. You know what I'm saying? You can't be from motherfucking Iowa and coming to St. Louis. And then want to be scared of black folks, so you want to pull guns out and shit. Nah, bruh. They need to be trained how to, taser first, goddamn me. What the hell? Oh, I'm just going to murk this cat. Ain't nobody going to miss him. That's how they feel, because they feel like the hood is the hood to the point where it's just the ghetto and don't nobody care about them. But it's more than that. When you got a prez that feel the same way, when you got a prez who created crime bill and all that, and y'all believed in him, and he's still racist, saying racist stuff, right? Y'all still asking questions. You gonna vote for that man? I don't know, man. You was a fool. You was a fool, man. You was a fool. And they all counted pussies, man. Call it what it is. You understand me? I laugh at clowns. That shit wasn't no laughing matter. There was some pussies, nigga, that need to be beat up for real. They ain't where it's at. They ain't where it's at. And I'm telling you, I'm going to keep looking. But I bet you don't hear nothing. You ain't going to hear nothing. Oh, they got this, and that's it. When you got a cop, I forgot what they was. Was that Dallas? Old girl had a key to the place and shot an old boy. Got them years, and they bucked their shit down to, what was it, 5 years or something like that, bro? The whole courtroom gave her a hug. Telling you, there's different rules for different fools, man. Motherfucking goddamn me a civil servant. What you thought, the judge wasn't gonna care about her? You thought the bailiff hugged her, judge, everybody hugged her. Peeled the guy, knocked down 5 years. Killed the man cold blood, talking about she walked in the wrong crib. How your key work? Nobody ever said that. How did your key work to this place if you didn't know him? How did you get in? The fuck? And he came out the bedroom. By the time you got there, you should know, looking around like, this ain't my shit. Man, get the hell out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. Like I'm saying, this shit been going on, and black folks the only one want to put this fucking shit on like this shit new every time you see it, bro. You ain't got to be in no shit for them, bro. None. And it's plenty of white motherfuckers getting do-load too. No lie. Now, I will say that the ones that be getting with Dylan Roof and all these people, you feed them hamburgers and all sorts of shit. What was old girl who went to hospital, kill her husband and start opening fire in the hospital? They ain't kill her ass neither. So it is those. That's what make it look real bad. I ain't gonna lie, because I can't find one black dude where they tried to save him. There was one though, and they fired the cop. And that was crazy because they said, okay, he wasn't even black, dog. He was Mexican. He had a knife. He was threatening to kill himself and hurt somebody else, but it was just him in the driveway, right? 4 cops rolled up. They had their guns out. Another cop was like, nah, don't shoot him. I'ma holler at him. He put himself in danger to save that man's life. And he did. He saved the man's life. The next day they fired that cop because they said that cop put them other officers in danger. Black woman told a white cop to quit beating on this motherfucker while they was entering the home. She got fired. You know what they said? Because she put a police officer in danger. Not only that, the officer had choked her ass for trying to stop him. And they stopped her for getting her pension and some other shit, right? But she sued, and I think she ended up getting it or something like that. This was a while ago. So it is some good cops out there, and there's some people who try, but they get penalized, like I said. It is what it is. But they got to start being held accountable, bro. 100%. They got to be held accountable. But we got to let go of all this fucking, they just doodling. This is both sides. But like I said, it do look bad when y'all see on TV, the ones that they let slip, they know it's going to get you riled up, bro. Now you can't think. They want to keep you in that basket. when there's other shit going on. And I'm gonna leave you with this because we're gonna talk about this later on too. And I be wanting people to get on here and express their opinion if they want. But that's totally up to y'all. But this was one of the ones I definitely had to speak on. Shout out to everybody who came up in here, man. But y'all gotta get ready for what's coming, bro. Right? They done found vibranium over there in the Congo. You know what they finna do to the Congo? And that shit real. That shit ain't no hoax. And the minute they start trying to say that's a hoax or conspiracy, that's when you know they about to go in. I'm telling you, right now, we over there. So more for that. You think that shit a game. All right. And then, goddamn me, what else? They want to abolish the IRS. They want to get rid of the IRS. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one where they say it's two things in life you gonna do. You gonna die and you gonna pay taxes, right? Yeah, them guys. Them. But they gonna replace it with something else called consumption taxes. So don't be laughing and say, oh yeah, boy. Let you know where the world going. What we going through now, they just testing it. Yeah, we'll raise minimum wage, but we gonna raise everything else too to astronomical heights, goddamn me. Rent so high right now, everything going to fuck up because them little motherfuckers want $15 an hour. That only benefit them little niggas who staying with their mamas. Everybody else got railroaded. If you got a job that don't give cost of living raises, guess what? You just got railroaded. Your dollar just went to 50 cents. Not 50 cents on a dollar, nigga. Your dollar worth about 50 cents now out here in these streets. They gonna do that for 3 more motherfucking years. And right now they trying to pass legislation to get rid of the IRS. And you need to look at it. Like I said, we're gonna talk more about it. And you need to look up what consumption taxes is. Tell you, don't get caught up in this gladiator shit, all the shit that don't matter. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, let's have a message from Biden, someone who applauds that type of culture. Let them know. This is why it is what it is when you got somebody who don't give a fuck, who willing to call the family and say, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. But this is what he really think about you, baby.
This country is doomed. It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European. You hear me? Minority white European. And you guys are going to have to start working more with Hispanics.
Joe shows his true color.
And that was 2 years ago. That was on a Zoom call. He thought he was safe. He thought he was in a safe place. He thought he was in a safe place. Shout out to Polo. I know you here, boy. You understand me? Not because of the, what did he say in the beginning? Hold on.
This country is doomed.
Doomed.
It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because.
Not just because of African Americans. You understand me? First off, I'm not an African American, sir, but we know what they refer us to. People with a green card. I ain't got a fucking green card, but we know who the fuck you talking about. Right? Bruh. Trump ain't shit to say shit that bad. And he keeps saying it. He keeps saying shit like that. Oh, that's just Sleepy Joe. You know he old. Nah, fuck that. That's how he feels in his heart of hearts. But you call the mama and say, I'm so sorry for what happened to your son. Man, that dude's the devil. This the leader of our country.